All right. Yo, citizens of planet Earth. No one fails, or no, what is it? He who wakes up before sunrise 360 days a year never fails to make his family rich. That's a Japanese proverb from rice farmers, according to Malcolm Gladwell. You don't have to do that, but I mean, if you do, go for it. You'll have a rich family. But I hear from so many people in my life this excuse for so many things. This probably applies to more people that I know than it doesn't. But they'll say, dude, my sleep schedule is fucked. They'll be like, yeah, sorry, I mean, I just can't get up that early. Like, my sleep schedule's messed up. Like, I gotta fix it. But they complain about it, and they complain about it so much, and it's always their excuse. But they're complaining about it, so they want to do something about it. They don't want to have a shitty sleep schedule. And I'm here to tell you, I have the solution. In 2 days, no more, probably honestly less, for me it's less, we'll say max 3 days. I can fix your sleep schedule, your sleep problem. Yeah, it's very simple, and I'm gonna give you the steps to do it. So let's say today you want to fix your sleep schedule. You know, go to bed at a decent hour so you can get up at a decent hour and feel well rested. All right, this is what you're gonna do. When you go to bed, you're gonna go to bed at a decent hour. We'll say, you know, in bed by 9, 10. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It really doesn't matter. Just to give you an example of stuff I've seen, I've had multiple roommates who will stay up all night and sleep till 1 or 2 p.m. Then go about their day, and then they're literally just watching TV. They're not talking to people, and no one's up at this hour. I mean, apparently a lot of people are, but just watching TV or scrolling on TikTok. And they'll just be like, yeah, dude, my sleep schedule is just, some people think it's a lost cause, but it's just not. Just like, you know, people think that their obesity is hereditary. Like, sure, it might be harder for you to be in shape, but it's not impossible. Anyways, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to sleep, honestly, whatever you want. If today you're fixing your sleep schedule, go to sleep whenever you want tonight. The earlier the better. Even if you're not tired, get in bed. All right? Tomorrow morning is the hardest part of it. It's not that hard. I mean, fixing your sleep schedule is very simple, but there's some discomforting times in it. I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you. But in 2 days, it's done, and you're waking up whenever you want and going to sleep and actually falling asleep and staying asleep. Go to sleep whenever you want. The earlier the better. But you're going to set your alarm for 6 a.m. Okay? You can do 5 if you want. I'm an early riser. I freaking got up at 5 earlier this week, 2 days ago. And my roommate is on the couch downstairs. I was like, dang, you're up early? And he goes, nah, I'm still up. I ain't going to sleep yet. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah, got up at 2:30 that day. Or no. I take that back. I come home from the gym and he's all dressed up. He's like, yeah, I got 3 hours of sleep after you left. I was like, dang, I was at the gym for 3 hours. Anyways, go to sleep, set your alarm for 6. Honestly, you can set it for 7. You don't have to get up super early. And this isn't a permanent thing. I'm not telling you need to get up before the sun rises or you need to get up at 6 every day. But for this process, first day, set your alarm for 6 a.m. I think it's a great time. I think 5 might be a little too early for this experiment. And 8's not terrible, or 7's not terrible. I think once your schedule's fixed, if you want to say, I want to get up at 8:30, I mean, that's late for me, but that's fine. It's much better than noon. Even 9. I mean, 9 is, I've done so much stuff by 9 a.m., but yeah, so day 1, wake up at 6 a.m., and you have to get out of bed. I do not care what it takes. You can have a freaking coffee maker next to you and drink coffee, or just put hot water in and pour it on your face. Just honestly, put a cup of ice water. I mean, put what's those things, those ice packs that you keep in the fridge. It might not be cold the next morning. Who cares? Dump a bucket of water on you to get yourself up if you have to. Your bed's gonna be fine. You know, if your sleep schedule is messed up, then you probably need to wash your sheets anyways. So dump the water on you. Water will evaporate, be gone, not ruin your bed by the time you go back to sleep. And you cannot, I repeat, cannot take a nap that day. You force yourself out of bed. When I say out of bed, I'm not talking about wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and you're on your 2 feet by before 6:10. That gives you 9-ish minutes to lay there and collect your thoughts or whatever, which I think you should get up before you even think of anything. Maybe grab your Bible, put on your armor, read a couple verses, but because you'll have these thoughts and you'll convince yourself that you need to stay in bed because you need sleep, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's going on that day. You're fixing your sleep schedule. So no naps that day. And this day is very, very important. So after you wake up, you go the whole day and you don't take a nap. There's this amazing quote from the show Yellowstone. John Dutton goes, it's like an old cowboy saying or something. He was like, you know why you can't sleep? It's because you ain't tired enough. I love that shit. It's like, oh, you can't sleep? Because, bro, I don't know if y'all have ever moved like houses. I mean, everyone moves, but that junk is tiring. You're carrying furniture all day, going upstairs, pivot, all day, and you're exhausted and you sleep like a rock that night. It's so amazing. Or if you have a race that day, you run a marathon, or you go hard in the gym or whatever it is, freaking you got to get yourself tired. So do something that day. Go on a run. Like if you don't have a gym membership, go get one, or go run around your block. If you live in a sketchy area, crank out 500 push-ups, sets of 10. You can do that in, I don't know, less than an hour. Do some squats, do a sweat deck. Download the app Sweat Deck. Get a deck of cards. Each suit is a different workout. Hearts, crunches, spades, push-ups, diamond squats, whatever you want to do. Pull-ups if you got a pull-up bar, or burpees, that would be lethal. That will get you tired if you put lethals or burpees for clubs. But every time you get it, 10 of diamonds, boom, 10 sit-ups or whatever it is. And do that. That takes you that's like a 40-minute workout. That's exhausting. Do something to get yourself tired. And then that night, so at some point that day, get some melatonin. If you already have some, take melatonin and take it right after dinner and eat dinner early. Take the melatonin, just take it. People be like, oh, melatonin doesn't work on me. It's like, bro, have you ever slept? Because if you have, then melatonin is working on you. Because we produce it on our own, but we can supplement it and it'll knock us out. And if you're like, oh, it doesn't work, okay, pop 4 2.5 millis, take 10 millis of it. You will be knocked. Some people don't like melatonin because it says it makes them groggy the next morning. That's valid. That's why you take it early. It's not going to last 12 hours. So, when your sleep schedule is normal, you could literally take it at midnight and be up by 8. It's like 8 hours of sleep. It's amazing. I've had mornings where it's hard, but I've also had mornings where I've taken it and gotten 6 hours of sleep and gotten up fine. So I guess it must depend on the day. Beautiful butterfly. So you're gonna pop the melatonin, pop a shit ton if you have to, and then you're gonna think that getting up the second morning is gonna be harder than the first, but it's actually not. You might feel like you have to fight the melatonin to get up if you don't take it at the right time, but get up whatever reasonable hour you want. If you want your new hour to be 8:30, get up at 8:30 or 8. 6 is a great number because you're up before everyone. You're up normally before the sun rises, and there's just so much you can get done. Like before breakfast, you can clean up, you can read, I forgot to mention this. Morning 1, after you get out of bed, go outside, go outdoors, especially soon after the sun rises. There's this there's a special time. It's like 15 minutes right after the sun goes above the horizon. That little window is supposed to be like really good quality sunlight where you can get, 3 times more vitamin D absorbed or something. But I feel it. And when that sunlight, the natural sunlight hits your eyes, there's this awakening sensation. Drink coffee if you need to, just get out of bed. All right, so we're in morning 2 after taking the melatonin. You should sleep really, really good that night. Getting up might be difficult, but you'll see as the day goes on, it's going to be a lot, you're going to be a lot less tired than you were the day before. Night 1, going back to night 1, go to sleep whenever you want, but here's the thing. You have to stay in bed. You cannot get on your phone, put your phone in another place in the room with your alarm on the most annoying sound that you can think of. So when you get up, you're like, you don't sleep through the alarm. You're just like, oh my gosh, I need that to turn off. You just get on your 2 feet, bang, turn it off, bang, go outside, make your coffee or whatever. Do not watch TV, do not watch TV. People are like, oh, I can't sleep without TV. I can't sleep without some kind of noise. Well, you're just not gonna sleep. Like, you cannot watch TV. You cannot be on your phone. Don't even listen to music. White noise, permissible, ceiling fan. I actually kind of like the ceiling fan. If you got like a white noise machine, let it rip. Nothing to occupy your mind. I'm telling you, if you are just laying in bed awake the whole night because you don't have the stimulation, which is kind of a paradox, but if you're like, oh, like it's gonna be boring and miserable, okay. We're gonna fix your sleep schedule in 2 days though. Night 1, no electronics, no stimulation, no nothing. You can even take the melatonin in night 1 and it's just gonna be so much harder to get up the next morning. That's why I say save the melatonin for night 2, but if you just wanna make sure you sleep, pop a bunch of melatonin and just start on night 2. But you have to get up that morning. You cannot have any excuse. Get up morning 1, get up morning 2. The day after morning 2 is going to feel amazing. And if the day doesn't feel amazing, you're still a little tired, you will be able to do something to make you tired. I think you should do that every day, like exercise or something to make yourself tired enough to go to sleep. Even if you're running errands, run like 5 errands. Do something to get you sweating. So, what was I saying? Night 2, or day 2, yeah. Day 3, if you get yourself tired on day 2, go to sleep at a reasonable hour. Take melatonin if you think you need it. Don't if you don't. The thing is, it's best not to take melatonin late. Like, it sucks if you choose not to take it and then you're laying in bed at midnight or 1 and you're like, I wish I took it. That does suck. So maybe I would just say night 2, or night 3, take the melatonin, but the 3rd day, your sleep schedule is fixed. You will just feel amazing that day. You're gonna be well rested, you're gonna be up early, you're gonna have so much time that you don't even know what to do with yourself. Now, I'm not saying that once your sleep schedule is fixed, you're just gonna pop out of bed every morning as soon as your alarm goes off. Anytime you wake up from sleep, whether it's a nap, whether it's a long sleep or a short sleep, you're gonna be tired. You're just asleep. You have to wake up. Like, you're going to be tired in the morning because it's the morning and you're asleep. Like, what the heck? Like, you're gonna be tired. Don't think, oh, because I'm tired right now, I didn't get enough sleep, I need to go back to sleep until I get too much sleep and I have to get out of bed. Like, that is just an awful feeling. You're gonna be tired. So when like, it's like the 4th day or whatever, or the next week, and you're like, why am I so tired in the morning? It's like, because you were just asleep. You're supposed to be tired. Just get out of bed. Do something that makes you tired the night before. And here's the thing you're gonna realize. You're gonna have a lot more mornings where you pop out of bed, because why do people pop out of bed in the morning? They have something that day that they're looking forward to, whether it's a kid on Christmas or on his birthday, or you're leaving to go on a vacation, you've got a good friend you haven't seen in a while coming to town, whatever it is. There's reasons to pop out of bed in the morning. And if you have more time in your day, every day, and you're well rested, you're gonna get so much more stuff done. It's gonna open so many more opportunities for you to have things that it'll make you pop out of bed in the morning. You'll just set yourself up with, like, time is money in this life, except the only difference is time is a little bit more valuable because it's so scarce. But You're going to be tired in the morning. With this new extra time you have in the day, it'll allow you to do more things that you want and create, have new hobbies, have more reason to pop out of bed in the morning. Anyways, you can fix your sleep schedule. Night one, go to sleep whenever, pop some melatonin if you like, optional. Not optional is getting up at 6 a.m. that morning. Get up and do not take a nap that day. Do something that makes you tired. Night two, pop a melatonin right after dinner. Hopefully that's, before 9. Take it at 9, take it at 10 if you have to, but 9's better. 7 is fine. Pop it at 7 or 8. Oh, you're gonna be great. Go to sleep again, no electronics ever. Get up the next morning. It'll be still hard, but the day will be better. Bang, and then keep that cycle going. Do something that day that makes you tired. The hardest part is forcing yourself up and laying in bed. When your sleep schedule is terrible and you're just not tired at all and have no desire to go to sleep, that is so hard to get yourself to climb into your bed. Read a book. I love reading at night. Sometimes if your sleep schedule is terrible, I just have a feeling you're not as into reading as I am, so you might fall asleep pretty easily. Sometimes I'll get lost in a book and it'll keep me awake and I need to shut it so I can go to sleep. But oftentimes you'll get to a boring section and you'll fall asleep reading it, or you'll be like, I'm so bored, I'm going to sleep. Bang, go to sleep. Yeah, no electronics, go to sleep, get the cycle going, find whatever time that you wish that you could get up at. Start getting up at that time. Set your alarm. Sometimes, I told you I'm a 5 a.m.er. On the weekends, I'll sleep in more. If I want to get up at 9 on a Saturday, I'll set my alarm for like 8:15 or 8:30. So then I got 45 minutes of snooze time. And then by the time 9 comes around, I've been snoozing like 3 or 4 so many times that I'm already awake. And it's 9 o'clock and bang, I'm already awake. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, dude. Like, sleep's important. I think everyone knows that, and they use that to justify sleeping in, because we do need sleep. But you've got to sacrifice this night of boredom. You will hate going to bed the first night that you decide to fix your sleep schedule, and you will hate the next morning, probably the next 2 mornings. A lot of people hate getting up every morning, but obviously we want to get up in the morning. We want to have this life. It's just the process, the transition from tiredness to wakefulness. It's just not pleasant, but that's life. This will work. It will work. And if it doesn't work, you let me know, and I will tell you what you did wrong, because it just 100% works. This is not I didn't come up with this method. This is the way God designed it. This is, you force yourself to go to sleep when you've done all this work to ruin it. Force yourself to get up, boom, habit forms, and it gets easier. Your circadian rhythm gets in line. You feel the rhythm. Gosh, yeah. It is very, very annoying when the same person, and for me it's like a lot of people in my life, and I give them the sauce, bro. I'm like, look, I can fix it for you. If you just have to do exactly what I say for 2 days, and then you will be good. And I've heard all the excuses too. Like, a lot of my friends are musicians out here in Nashville. They're like, oh, but like the road life, you don't understand. Like, we're practically nocturnal and not getting a lot of sleep. I got to catch up. It's like, I get it. There are certain situations, like especially with traveling, that cause you to ruin your sleep schedule. But now I know what it's like. Last summer, I went on the road in Canada for 6 days, 4-show run, maybe like 4.5-ish, and I was driving the bandwagon for this band through the night, literally nocturnal. Like, they're playing festivals, so the show is in the day, and I have to drive them to the next location in Canada. And we're hitting all these spots throughout the whole country. So I'm driving through the night. I get back to Nashville, next day, out for the count, pooped. That night, I'm like, all right. So like, that's one day of recovery. That night, pop a shit ton of melatonin, it's not really working, and then I fall asleep at some point. The next morning, forced myself up, and it was not fun. Went to the gym, got tired. That night, went to bed at a decent hour, no melatonin. Next day we're good. Day 2 we're already back at it. So like, don't give me that excuse. I've heard them all. You can do it. You can fix your sleep schedule. It is simple. I'm not going to say it's easy. There's going to be some discomfort, but in 3 days it's done. And then look, your life is different. It's better. It's improved. You have more time. Who doesn't want more time in their life in every single day? Yeah, you know, I hear it so much. People complaining. They're like, oh, my sleep schedule. And it'll be the same people having the same excuse and the same complaint. I'm like, dude, do you want to do something about it? Like, everyone just wants there to be a pill to just be like, bang, now you're gonna wake up and now, like, dude. Yeah, I have strong feelings about the sleep thing because I think it's something we can all relate to and improve our lives with. Anyways, send this to somebody who complains about their sleep schedule, and they will thank you later if they follow the process. Over and out.